Hello, welcome back to Tanner Style. My name is Oliver Tanner. We're here on my little piece of, I guess, potential paradise in Osawatomie. I don't know, I like it. Today's a pretty nice day, and we are going to do a very special video today. We have our new friend out here with us, Wandering Monk from the Wandering Monk channel, and we're going to make some nice food for the trail. We're going to do it Tanner Style. Come join us. Okay, well, welcome to Tanner Style. Today, it's really nice to meet you, Monk, and we love having you here on the channel with us.
Well, thank you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do with your YouTube channel?
Well, I'm a hiker, so I have backpacking and hiking of various trails. Just finished the Flint Hills Trail. That's what got me to Osawatomie and really how we connected. So it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, and so today we're going to try and make something good for you to potentially take along on a hike with you.
That sounds great.
We kind of talked a little bit already about what we're going to make.
And my mouth's already watering.
And as you know, I don't just do simple stuff. Okay, so anyway, we're going to start out today with making something. We've never done this on the channel, and I've never done it over a fire. We're going to see how it works out. We're going to make a chocolate ganache, okay? We're going to head over to the fire, put that together. Then we're going to come back here. We're going to make up kind of a peanut butter mixture, add in some nuts, all that kind of good stuff, right? So I think it's time. Let's cue the montage. Let's go. Okay, so we finally finished with all of our prep. Let's take a look at what we're working with here quick before we throw everything together. All right, so with our prep, we took our peanut butter, mixed it with some honey, sort of like, peanut butter balls that you make as kids. We threw in some of our other ingredients. Let's have a look at what we have. So into our peanut butter balls, sorry, we're jumping around a little bit here. We have some dried cherries we chopped up so that they would be smaller so that they incorporate better into that, as well as some dried blueberries. And we also have some flax seed that we threw in there. All right, we're just trying to pack this as full of all kinds of stuff as we can. So with our ganache, we weren't able to get it quite as cool as we would ideally like it to be. At home, stick this in your fridge and leave it until it solidifies. We wanted it to be scoopable, okay, but because we weren't able to quite get it there today, just because we just don't have the time out here, and sticking it in an ice chest is not ideal. What we did is we decided to mix our black walnut pieces into our ganache to kind of give it a little bit more structure so that we can get it in a little bit of a moldable, scoopable form. Our original plan was to roll our ball of ganache in the black walnuts, but instead we're just going to kind of incorporate it in there, right? So we've kind of got all these pieces around. We've also got some pecans here that we're going to use in a minute, and some almonds we're going to use in a minute. So now we're going to throw it all together and let's see how this thing turns out. All right, are you ready to get your hands dirty?
I'm excited. Oh, I'm ready to get everything dirty.
All right, so let's start out with our little ganache mixture, and I'm going to give you, so you probably know these as melon baller, right?
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
Okay.
This is actually a Parisian scoop is the proper name for this.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason why is because so it can be used to make a ball with melons, but it can be used for a whole lot of other things as well.
Okay.
Right? And so it's just a scoop. And so today we're just going to get a little half scoop in there, right? And then we're going to take a pecan.
Oh.
Going to put it in the middle. And if this were a little bit more solid, it would come out a little bit better, right? So we got a little ball. We'll take another little half scoop and put it together.
Oh.
So we got a nice little ball of ganache with a pecan in the middle. This would work a little bit better if it were a little bit more solid.
Sure.
But go ahead and give it a try.
All right. So you just take a scoop.
Just take a scoop.
Okay. And a pecan.
There you go.
Put that in there. And then, let's see.
And then you go ahead
with a
and
knife, sort of peel it out.
yep,
Is that what we're doing?
it'll come right out.
Oh, look at that.
Take another scoop
And put on top of it.
and smack it together.
This is awesome. Well, maybe.
So really not anything difficult, would you say?
No.
Pretty
No.
simple stuff.
Well, it's easy to follow instructions.
Okay.
It's harder when you're the writer of those instructions.
Yeah, it is. Writing instructions is always actually much harder than most people realize. So now we're going to take some of our peanut butter mixture, right? We don't have a defined amount. So go ahead and just grab some. And we want to flatten this out kind of big enough for us to stick that ball in there and then wrap our peanut butter all the way around. And we're going to kind of roll it around a little bit. So there we go.
All right, I might need some more peanut butter.
You might need a little bit more. That's fine.
I can put that over the top of it.
And see, this is this would be fun for kids to do. Get
Oh,
your
yeah,
hands
this would be
dirty,
great.
play with your food, you know?
Yeah, I can see if you can keep them from eating it before they...
Yeah, that's always a challenge, isn't it? So now we're going to just take some of our almonds, right?
That's fun.
So if we had added a little bit more honey, or maybe if we had had some powdered milk to add to this, maybe it would have been a little bit more solid. And you know, you can also, like with the ganache, you could stick this whole thing in the fridge and solidify it up a little bit more. But we're just going to kind of roll this around in the almonds, and the almonds will help to give it a little bit of stability as well. So go ahead, take some almonds, make a mess, add however much you want to add to it. You know, and that's the thing, is that there is no real recipe, there is no real right or wrong way to do this. This is just something I threw together.
Well, this is pretty fine.
This isn't really a recipe that you need to know or that you need to follow. Just add whatever you want to this, okay? Again, as with all things on this channel, I'm more about the process and the end result than I am about what exactly you're putting in there, right? And so this is just kind of something that I threw together, and this is just kind of the way that I do it, which is what makes this channel Tanner style, because I do things my own way. I just cook. That's all I do. And that's what I'm trying to help everybody be able to just cook. Just awesome. Make good food. And that's really all it's about, you know?
Well, that's a great thing.
I think we're about at the point in time that we give these a try.
Wow.
All right. You know, we can see a little bit in there, some of the layers. Again, if we have more time for this to be solid, it'd look a lot prettier. But, you know, I don't know that I really care how pretty it is. Let's see how good it tastes.
That's the important thing, isn't it?
All right.
That's the big thing.
Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, what's the point of cooking if you're not going to eat it?
Well, yeah, that's just work.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to eat.
All right, you ready to give this a try?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, man.
This is good.
It's really good.
I think this would be good enough for a trail.
You know,
Oh no, would this help you go on a hike?
oh yeah. You know, this would be when you're about halfway through the morning and you're hungry, it's just starting to hit you, and you want something sweet, or not real sweet, but you want something just good.
Right, right.
This is what you want.
I like, you know, there's plenty of crunch from the nuts in there. I'm getting a little bit of that, the cherries, the blueberries, a little bit of sweetness from there. We used a dark chocolate with this, so the chocolate isn't adding a ton of sweetness. So, I like it. It's like the sweetness is really not overbearing. You get that nice crunch. You get some chewiness from the fruit. It's just good.
And there's got to be a lot of calories.
Oh yeah.
In here, and that's what you need when you're hiking, because you burn so much. You know, I'm diabetic.
Okay.
And yet, while I've been hiking, the doctor's taken me off all my meds because I burn so many calories when I'm on the trail that it's not converting it
right
into sugar. So,
and the great thing about this is zero glucose, no sugar whatsoever. There's
terrific.
Some honey, there's some fruit, there's a little bit of dark chocolate, but it's so lots of good calories in there. You know, it's not just lots of empty calories, lots of good calories. You got lots of good fats from the nuts. We've got peanuts, we've got almonds, we've got pecan, and we have black walnuts. All really good,
protein.
Nuts, really good proteins, you know, and I really love black walnuts in particular. They have like a light sweetness to them that I really love that normal walnuts just don't.
Yeah, well, this is great. You know, my brother and I, when we're hiking together and we get to a big hill, we ask ourselves, is this a 1 Snicker or a 2 Snicker hill? And then depending on how big it is, we might pull a Snickers bar out of our bag. This is what we need.
Yeah.
This is so much better than Snickers.
Well, that turned out better than I thought it would. You know, maybe there would be some modifications we make next time. Refrigerate our Ganache a little bit more. Maybe solidify up our peanut butter mixture a little bit more. But I think we got the basics here. Put it together and got a heck of a snack for a hike.
Oh, this is great.
So thank you all for joining us today. And, you know, give this a try. What are you going to add to your little food pill energy ball? I don't know what they're called. Tanner style balls of goodness. I don't know.
That'd work.
I'm making up stuff as I go here. We appreciate you stopping by. Please give our video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below how you might do it differently, what you would add to yours, and give it a try. And if you like it all, then share it with some friends. We hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with us.
This has been a treat. This has been so good to meet you.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed your videos, and now we'll get to speak in person and be here.
We'll see you next time.